All right, we're live. We're live. We are live. It's Giants game day, Super Bowl 46 celebration day, which I really haven't thought about at all. You know, I'm going to watch the halftime ceremony, but I haven't really thought about that at all. We got Danny King with us instead of Justin because Justin from the parking lot trying to do this. I mean, I don't know if you watched the last one, Danny. It's just a mess. And then so I get aggravated, but it's like, how can I get aggravated for Justin for being distracted while he's in a parking lot and people are like grabbing at him and stuff?
Yeah.
So I was like, we're not even gonna try, but we're gonna bring him in for like the last 5 minutes, to get like a vibe check from him.
Yeah, because MetLife Stadium, that's just like the worst place to stream because it's service. It depending where you are, you either get no service or you get great service. And like you said, Justin's literally at like a full blown tailgate right now, and everyone's just walking up over there because everyone knows it's like L something. So everyone's just going over there, just drinking beers, being a menace to society, and having fun for Giants game day.
Is it cold there?
It's chilly up here. I'm not sure what the weather's like in East Rutherford right now. I can pull that up. I remember it's supposed to be like football weather today there.
Today's
is
for us. It's like 80
60
degrees, and that's a cold day for us. Like this is the coldest day I can remember since like like March or February.
It's 60 right now in East Rutherford, so it's kind of chilly. I saw Justin was wearing the Talk of Giants sweatshirt, so obviously it's got to be somewhat. And Ari was wearing that heavy leather jacket as well, so clearly it's cold out there.
Yeah, so like right now it's 75 degrees where I'm at, and that like this is the first noticeable day where you can walk outside at 11 o'clock and not be just hit with heat.
Exactly.
All right, so we're going to talk about the game. So make sure to ask us some questions, and we'll get to them. But our eyes are peeled on Twitter right now because of the inactive list right now. There's so many guys that are up in the air right now. We'll start with Tony and Slayton, who were both working out on the field before the game. And all the beat reporters are kind of like making us like feel scared. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, also, Art just said inactives in 15 minutes, so we got 15 minutes to figure out what the heck's going to happen. No, yeah, but don't know what's going to happen because it sounded like Tony was doing fine, and then like some weird play happened, and like he started grabbing at his ankle. Slayton, I thought he was going to play, and now it sounds like they're not even confident he's going to play. There's so many questions with how this offense is going to look today. And it could completely change just the entire game plan because like we could be down Tony and Slayton. We might have Tony and not Slayton, or maybe we got both. We just don't know what's going to happen right now.
And Slayton's a big piece with Galladay out. We talked about it on our game preview. Like not having Slayton, like Slayton is like his best role is for when Galladay would be out. Because he's that outside receiver who could beat the press coverage and beat you over the top. Right now, it's like you really don't have that guy. You got John Ross, but John Ross isn't really going up and making a play on the ball the way a Slayton can. And I know people are low on Slayton right now.
So, like, would that mean, like, if say Slayton's out, would that mean Colin Johnson then gets Slayton reps? Was that how?
John Ross, probably.
John Ross, I guess, yeah. But then that means I feel like we would then see more of Colin Johnson because the Giants liked him in the Falcons game. He made some decent plays there.
Yeah, it's hard to judge off of Colin Johnson didn't play much versus the Saints with Slayton and Tony out. So I don't know. I was ready. I was that Saints game. I was like, because Tony hadn't blown up yet. It was like, oh man, could Colin Johnson win reps over Darius Slayton this game, and then like they barely even played him.
Exactly.
Thomas didn't do like last week. He did the whole pregame workout thing. We're all like peeling our eyes towards it. So I think that him not doing that probably means he's good to go, which is exciting because that totally changes the game. Like Thomas being able to play changes the entire outlook of the game for the Giants.
Oh no, it completely makes me more confident. Like obviously, how healthy is Thomas on that foot? Who knows? But if he's able to play through it, because he wasn't able to play through it last week, so obviously it was bothering him to the point where they're like, we can have you active, but just not play. It just completely makes me more confident in the left side because Nate Solder, I can't trust him on the left side. Obviously, they would start Pert if he can't play. But like it's just weird because Rap Sheet said that he was supposed to go for a pregame workout with like Tony and Slayton, and then he didn't. So obviously, I'm guessing that's a good thing because if he's feeling good enough, they're like, okay, we don't even need to work you out. But just Thomas being back is just such a game changer for just this offense and the offensive line.
Yeah, and what the hell was that? Sorry, I just opened Twitter and I saw a swastika spray painting picture. So I don't want to see that.
That's something on the timeline.
I know. I'm not going to go. Okay, see, here we go. Andrew Thomas warming up with O-line coach Rob Sale monitoring. This is more standard warm-up than last week when Thomas came out early. and the entire brain trust wash entirely.
He looks to be moving well. And just
Yeah. It looks like he'll probably play. I think Thomas is going to play.
This looks like a warm up that like you're ready, just not like trying to convince people you're trying to start, but like you're going to play.
Oh, here's where the swastika came from because I have post notifications on for a few pages. Here, I'll share my screen.
Talk Giants pregame show, everyone.
Is it shared?
I do not see anything. Oh, here it is.
It says Florida woman. I follow the Florida man page. Florida woman sells Nazi memorabilia at Florida's Biketoberfest. Gets called out on it. Says it's not racist, but a tribute to World War II veterans.
Yeah, that sounds about Florida.
One time at the flea market. Wait, I don't want this screen. One time at the flea market, like they have like this memorabilia. Like they have a ton of like cool stuff. But then I saw, like some kid with his parents buy like a swastika patch, and I'm just like, come on, man! Like I don't care if it's history or whatnot. Like why would you want to buy that? Anyways,
what is Florida? There's some people down there.
Florida's the melting pot of America.
100%.
Like America's a melting pot. Florida is the melting pot of America.
Yeah, exactly.
Because everyone moves down here.
Exactly.
Is Pear or Solder going to be at right?
Sounds like Solder, right?
Yeah, I would think Solder, right? Because I think they're expecting Andrew Thomas to play left tackle today, and they were working Nate Solder at right. So I am expecting Nate Solder at right. But if Thomas were out and Parrott would just start at left tackle and Solder at right, like gosh, what a just a mess of an offensive line right now to be shuffling it like that. Which I said last week when Thomas was like when they showed the pregame like warm-ups and who the starting O-line was, I was like, I feel like Parrott should be the left tackle. I was like, he's not going to get blown up the way Solder did, and it'll be known that's exactly what happened.
Just how sad is that we would rather have Matt Peart, who didn't play left tackle at all last year, start at left tackle over Nate Solder, who was signed to be the left tackle of this franchise. Just how pathetic is that?
I know. Here we go. Kadarius Toney will be active per source by Jordan Renan. Darius Slayton will miss a third straight game.
Oh, wow.
Hold on, let me tweet it from the Talking Giants. Here, you guys can see my...
And there goes my fantasy value. There we go.
Did you have Slayton in the fantasy draft?
Yeah, we were like, oh, what a sleeper pick with Galladay.
I was pissed because I wanted to pick him badly, too.
Well, there it is. They're just... going to keep digging my grave, but Toney being active is just huge. But now I guess just the question is how hurt is this ankle? Because if Toney isn't as elusive as Toney is, that's just like a big part of his game that kind of disappears right there.
I think he'll be fine. He's been practicing all week.
It's just maybe he just landed awkwardly on the ankle during that weird warm-up thing he had, and like beat reports like, oh my god, is he going to be out? Drawing up the drama for the tweets. Yeah.
We don't pick Giants in fantasy. I actually started Kadarius Toney last week. Like I felt so good about Toney last week that I started him. And
I'm started Devontae Booker today.
On your real fantasy team?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, we were talking about our Talking Giants fantasy draft though, where we draft from the two teams playing. Why does Bobby hate using Eli Penny in short yard situations? I don't.
That bothered me last week.
I don't. I hate if these are giving them the short yard situations from the fullback spot. If they're giving them from the tailback spot, I'm fine with that.
I think they should have ran it with and one of those 3 plays last week in Dallas, the sequence that Jones got hurt, it should have gone to Penny at least once.
I hate the fullback dive though.
Yeah.
You're losing you're adding someone to the box and you're losing a blocker. Yeah. And you can't adjust if it blows up in front of you.
Yeah, and Eli Penny's not even like a natural fullback. He's a running back that they're playing at fullback.
But he's gotten better. Like from where he was when he first came, he's gotten better at fullback. Where I was kind of like, get me a true fullback. Now I would have taken Ben Mason over him. But and they cut my friend Shane Smith for Elijah Penny. I remember when they claimed Elijah Penny, I was like, well, maybe they'll keep 2 fullbacks, and then they cut Shane Smith an hour later.
How naive we were.
Shane Smith was my first friend on the Giants, and he got cut after. I mean, he played like 5 reps and he gave up 2 sacks, so it's can't be too mad at him.
Yeah.
Do we see more Logan at free safety, McKinney at slot, strong safety, Peppers at money backer? I hope so. I really do hope so. What do you think they're going to do with the nickel spot now that Rodarius is out? They clearly do not want to play Darnay Holmes. Like, they're trying to play more man coverage, and they don't want to play Darnay Holmes.
No.
I think it's one of two options. I think you see either Julian Love or Xavier McKinney there. Or maybe they bring Darnay back. But it's like, that is my biggest, like, I don't really have any kind of sense of what they want to do with that nickel spot now that Rodarius is out.
Yeah, I mean, like, they completely just, like, they refuse to start Darnay Holmes. They would rather go anyone else. I think Xavier McKinney or Love will probably be the option there. But another thing I'm intrigued about is, like, I feel like there's going to be another corner active today. Could Sam Beal be active today? Just because, like, they're down Rodarius Williams. Like, do you think they maybe have Sam Beal active today, or like Josh Jackson, one of the two?
I would be pretty interested in that.
But yeah, I think we'll definitely see Xavier McKinney. I will obviously see some Darnay Holmes, but I think they rather go Julian Love more. I think that's who I'm more leaning towards.
And I think it's going to be Julian Love, even though I want to be Xavier McKinney.
It gets Jabril in that money backer. He works so well in that position. I don't know why they've gone away from that. Yeah,
play Pep as a money backer, start second. And I think Patrick Graham probably will do that, even though they don't run the ball a ton for the Rams. Let's see. Okay, so Tony won't have any like kind of in-game suspension for last week. Jordan Renan said.
Judge would have been stupid.
Which I asked some of the beat reporters. I was like, you guys hinting at him being suspended for like a quarter or so? You know? Because you guys he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, you guys asked about it a bunch of times in the press. He's like, no, we didn't. I was like, yes, you did. Like, it was asked at least 3 times this week, if like to Judge and Tony. So don't miss me with that stuff. There you go, James Robinson. Big run. Did he get in? Dude, this is a beastly run by James Robinson. Did he get a touchdown?
I love James Robinson.
I hope he got in because he's on my fantasy team.
Oh yeah,
dude, this is a beast. Oh, he fumbled. Oh no, James Robinson. God damn it,
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Is Justin out getting bitches? Actually, yes. And Blair, I got your card, so I want to say thank you.
Yes, James Robinson touchdown. Let's go.
Did he get? It was a touchdown. Yes,
no,
right.
No, he ran it in after he wasn't a touchdown the first time.
Oh,
he got
beautiful.
It. But yeah,
I'm having a really good fantasy football year. By
honestly,
the way,
Justin might be getting bitches out there at MetLife Stadium. We don't know.
We're gonna bring Justin in at like 11:40. Once we get the inactives, we'll bring Justin in.
It should be coming momentarily. It's 11:28.
Should we stack the box more? At least stop the run. Yes, and I don't think it stops you from having an effective pass defense either. I mean, we did it last year, so. Yeah, I it's been my talking point this week is that stopping the run doesn't mean you're giving up the pass. Like, you can stack the box and also play really good pass defense.
But one thing I will say, Justin brought up the stat report video this week. Just don't play Danny Shelton because apparently the run defense is worse when he's on the field.
They need to play David Moa. Like Danny Shelton should be done with. Like, he is really bad, man. That's my worst take of the offseason is I thought Danny Shelton was going to be like a really good replacement for Dalvin.
I thought so too. Like, big man in the middle.
And I watched, that's basically, it wasn't me just saying it and looking at stats. Like, I did a film breakdown on Shelton and I liked him. And man, that looks like my worst one. Do you think Pat Graham outcoached McVay last year? Oh, absolutely. This game, the Giants-Rams game last year is what made me fall in love with Pat Graham. Because it was just like, oh my gosh, dude, your game plan for this was basically flawless, and you knew what Jared Goff's weaknesses were. And so the Rams, what they would do is they would, do that play action right to left stuff. And they'd have someone in the backside flat. And Patrick Graham was just totally leaving that player uncovered because it's like Jared Goff never gets back to that. Like, he never looks that way. So let's just not even cover it. Put Isaiah Wilson at nose tackle. He can use, honestly, might be better than Danny Shelton.
That's funny. That's honestly kind of funny.
Yeah, they need to pod Patrick.
I love that the beat reporter are just crapping on Isaiah Wilson every chance they get to. Like, here's the fat 400-pound lineman walking on practice. Every chance they get. Look how
small he makes this big human look.
Every chance they get.
Justin did a what Super Bowl 46 means to me video. Should we can you okay, let me sit. Can you hear? I'm gonna do shit. I don't think you can here, you know what I'll do? I'll just put it on my phone. Let's watch Justin's video.
That's a Super Bowl that means more to me because that's the one like I have better memories of because I was in kindergarten in 42. 46 was the one I got the more fond memories of.
Yeah. 42 was it was the first Super Bowl of my lifetime.
Yeah.
Um,
I got you. Someone said that Eli Manning throw to Mario Manningham was not one of the greatest throws in Super Bowl history. I'm like, you're out of your minds.
yeah, people like they know saying Eli Manning like is like a buzzword to get people riled up. All right, let's see Justin's video.
Super Bowl 46 means to me. What Super Bowl 46 means to me.
What Super Bowl 46 means to me.
It's about our QB proving everyone wrong and putting the Eli in elite.
Is Eli Manning an elite quarterback? Are you a top 5?
All right, we might get demonetized.
Just almost try to demonetize us right there. He's a secret agent.
Literally on our Patreon streams, if I like play a song afterwards, it'll like we don't monetize this. Oh, that's the timer to check the inactive list.
Let's go. It's not out yet.
Is it? It's not out yet.
Is Thomas starting, please? That's literally the only remaining question at this point. Is Thomas started?
Yeah, because Shep is playing, Pep is playing. I'm excited. I think Pep is gonna come out and have a game today. Just gonna I like not necessarily matchup. I just like I like Pep. Let's hope Chicago is like 3-2, right? Or 2-3.
Yes. I think they might be 2-3, or are they 3-2 actually?
Stop it, Victor Perez.
What do you say?
You said Daniel Jones inactive.
That would be.
That would put us into a panic.
But I would then be instantly able to just abuse Twitter with my Mike Glenn on me.
Yeah. Oh, you were looking forward to Mike Glenn playing.
I 100% was. 100%. I was prepared. I was rather disappointed.
Slayton. Yeah, Saquon, Slayton, and Kenny will be inactive. Bredesen will probably be inactive. And then, so that only, well, I guess they have 2 practice squad guys up in Pettis and Cunningham. Cunningham will be active. Pettis will probably. So I don't know what they're gonna do, but we'll see.
Should be interesting.
Here, you know what? I'm gonna send Justin the link. While we wait.
Man, and MetLife.
I love playing at 1:00 so much more.
Oh yeah,
you know,
especially
like
for you
first
guys
week of the season, I like 4:00. But once you're in the season, it's like I want my Giants to play.
Yeah, 100%. And then, like it's just the wait's brutal, and especially last week what we went through having to wait all day for 4:25, and then just to have literally lose everyone. That was a horrible game day experience.
Yeah,
that was one of the worst game experiences in a minute.
But at the same time, when you lose hope so early, it just kind of makes like I'm just watching the rest of the game. You know, where I'm not I wasn't like fully in. Like once Daniel Jones went out, I was just kind of watching the game. I wasn't like living in like when Daniel Jones is, I'm living and dying on every play.
Oh, 100%.
They're
taking their sweet time to get.
Sad we don't get to see Nick Gates dominate Donald. Yeah, that does suck.
That really does suck.
I live for the Nick Gates, versus Aaron Donald stuff, and we don't get really to share it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna miss Golden Tate for this one game because I want him to fight Jalen Ramsey.
No, even though, yeah.
Tony got his fight in last week, so it's like, damn it, Tony, you can't do it again. That'd be a bad look.
Yeah, and well, honestly, it's the best. If I said this the other day, the best week for Kadarius Toney to get into a fight was the week before the Jalen Ramsey game because he can't. Now he's like on high alert, like I can't get into a fight. I can't get into a fight. I can't get into a fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
So like if like I said, there was no better week to for Kadarius Toney to get into a fight.
Exactly.
Who hands does Ramsey catch today? Shep's or Tony's? Shep and Tony both. Will Hill was on the Rams last year. Now he's on the Browns, but that's who Shep fought at in training camp, which feels like forever ago.
That was a time.
I know. We've had like a lot of Giants. I mean, our Giants Fight Club shirt is kind of like legit,
Yeah, there's like legit just every Giant is willing to get into a fight with someone.
Yeah, like they had the big camp brawl, Shep and now Tony. Nick Gates is on this team, so yeah, we got the Fight Club going. Here, let me call Justin.
5. Come on, John. Let's get this inactive list going.
I know. We're sitting here just like waiting on this inactive list.
The longer it takes, the more it makes me questionable things.
I can't believe Washington did this whole Sean Taylor retirement thing 3 days before.
Absolutely terrible.
Hello.
Join!
Join. I don't have good service. Put
Just-
me on speaker.
Just join for like 5 minutes, 2 minutes.
I can't. It won't work.
2 minutes.
All right, I'll try.
All right. I knew he was going to try and play that. I don't have good. No, you were
No
joining.
service. No service. You're literally on the phone.
Yeah, we can do it with bad service. You know, it's not like we're trying to do a whole show. We just want to see that face.
Yeah, we
Justin
just
was getting a lot of like Arch Stapleton looks like your dad tweets today.
Oh my lord.
Which they kind of do. They're wearing like the same sunglasses and everything. So under 100 for Tony. Yeah, I would say under today. Yeah. You know, he's not going to go for 100 every single game, so I would say under.
Because Shep takes some of the targets now that he's
yeah. Shep is like, you know, if it was Kenny Galladay playing and not Shep.
Got it. Here we go. Giants inactives: Barkley, Galladay, Jackson, Bredesen, Slayton, and Quincy Roche.
Quincy Roche?
Yeah.
Are you serious right now?
Oh my God, Samuel's active. But yes, it's Saquon Barkley, Galladay, Josh Jackson, Ben Bredesen, Darius Slayton, and Quincy Roche are the inactives, which is shocking about Roche because he made some plays last week and he had like plenty of reps because you were able to make a minute video of his reps.
Yeah, I posted all his reps and he looked better than, you know, but O'Shane, you know, not a high bar, but like he looked like someone that belonged out there.
Yeah.
So
obviously Thomas being active, so we should be able to see Andrew Thomas at left tackle today. Now they gave Matt Purd pretty much the left tackle reps this week in practice, so we won't see him at right tackle, unfortunately. That means we got bum old Nate Solder there. But
Justin's lying. Link isn't loading.
But yeah, so Sam Beal active. Oh my, I love it here.
All right, I just tweeted from Talking Giants. All right,
Sam Beal comeback season.
Did you tweet about Sam Beal?
I did tweet the Sam Beal after who went down. It was Rodarius. I was like, I put out the clip that everyone knows and loves. Just me screaming Sam Beal after he got turned around. So,
yeah, that was an all-time clip. That was an all-time game, honestly.
Obviously, Thomas being active is huge. Unless they're just fooling us again.
How did Quincy Roche become inactive? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that just doesn't make, because he literally played. So what? He played well last week to Josh. Like, all right, we gotta be inactive. It's just how this works. It's like the Yankees. Like one guy plays well the game before, and then they're like, all right, you gotta put you on the bench for this one. You played too well.
And I'm not saying he played like amazing last week, but it's like he looks better than O'Shane Zimenez.
Yeah, that's not a high bar to pass at this point for anyone.
Yeah, which I'm not sitting here saying like Quincy Roche needs to come play and he's going to be a game changer. I just think he's better than what we have. That sucks. Someone said not only is MetLife a dump, but there's no service in the parking lot. Burn it.
That is.
There needs to be, if this ends up being like a blowout, like there needs to be damage done. Mm. I like if loot the stadium.
Loot the stadium. Yeah, but they charge an arm and a leg in that damn team store to take everything from it.
I'm gonna text Justin, I'm gonna kill myself if you don't join.
Last time we played the Rams. Oh, remember last time we played the Rams in 2017? They had like that 3rd and 32 conversion.
Yeah, that was like the end of that. It's like, okay, yeah, this is bad. And we weren't even sure the Rams were good yet, you know? Like that was the beginning of the Sean McVay Rams, you know? Like I remember the Rams had that big high-scoring Thursday night game against maybe the 49ers. You're like, these two teams had a high-scoring game?
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, so the Rams weren't like officially good at that point, but they were getting good. Let's see.
Doesn't seem like there's any surprise inactives on the Rams. Can't say I know many Rams.
People need to stand up and revolt. I agree. Huh?
No, I'm just saying it doesn't seem like there's any surprise inactives on the Rams.
What are their inactives? They have a weak corner, secondary outside of Jalen Ramsey.
QB, Bryce Perkins, linebacker, Chris Garrett, offensive lineman, Trey Man, Atram, nose tackle, Bobby Brown, tight end, Bryce Hopkins, and then off the tackle, Ulrich Jackson. But yeah, I mean, just burn down MetLife Stadium if we lose today. Also, just don't hold any more ceremonies again this year. That's another thing.
Well, we have the Strahan one. I'm going to be there for that game. I think Giants care more about who is getting paid than who's better. Can't totally disagree with you. Kyle Rudolph's still playing.
Exactly.
Did Danny just wake up? Did you just wake up?
No, I've been up since the kickoff of the London game.
I was texting Danny earlier. So
you ain't taking away a game of football from me.
I can attest to that. Let's see. What do we got? We got some good questions. I've been kind of ignoring the chat because we've just been chilling. Whitworth's going to get his salad tossed. Hey. Jorge Gonzalez. Hello from Puerto Rico. Go G-Man. Hey.
The left tackle we should have signed, Andrew Whitworth.
I want to visit Puerto Rico.
I've heard nice things about Puerto Rico.
I have family from there. My uncle Tali.
Ooh.
Let's see. Do you guys get the feeling that the Giants defense plays well today? Our defense does this historically when things look really bad. They end up playing. Yeah, I mean, I still like Patrick Graham. I've been critical of this. Here's the issue: is with what we do is being critical. Unless people unless you're calling for someone to be fired, people don't think you're critical. So I've been critical of Patrick Graham this year, but I just don't want to. I still like him and don't want him fired. So people are like, "Oh, you're making excuses for Patrick Graham." It's like, no, I'm critical of him. But I just don't want to fire. Cletus Teabags. I can see a bunch of people robbing and running all those videos on YouTube when 15 people steal at the same time and run out. Yeah, that's
I could see maybe if the Giants get blown out today, I could easily hear a fire Gettleman chant starting. I could easily hear a fire Joe Judge chant starting. I could easily see this just turn into one of those games where it's it's just the fan base that's just decided to have enough.
Yeah. I have a feeling Tony will get locked down by Ramsey. I have a feel like Cowboys entering the chat. Oh, do we have a Cowboys fan in here?
Oh, boy.
I don't care if other fans. It's the only thing that I will get mad at is if you just keep commenting the same thing. That's the only thing that will get you banned. Or if you say something really, really bad. Yeah. That's happened before, too.
I feel like Tony's going to beat Jalen Ramsey on at least a few plays this week. And Jalen Ramsey's going to be made to look silly.
Who do you think Ramsey's going to line up more on, Tony or Shep?
See, that's interesting because Tony's kind of banged up right now at the ankle. Shep obviously is back healthy. I think to start the game, he might start more of Tony, and then the Giants are going to start picking on who's ever going up against Shepard, and then I think that's when they'll move him over to Shepard.
This comment made me laugh. This is the first because Tony is now the offense. He is a huge part of the offense now going forward. He has to play. He has to play the majority of the reps. Needs to be in that high majority of the offense. So this is the first time him and Shep are together when it's like that. The Shep got hurt in the beginning of the Atlanta game. Washington Tony only played 19 reps, only played a few reps versus Denver. So both. Neither are just slot receivers, but they both are operate mostly from the slot. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how those two line up all game.
Yeah, the way they utilize them will certainly be interesting.
Let's see. Um, 89 is the future of this team, and that's coming from a Cowboys fan. He definitely got off on us. Oh, okay. So you could be a Cowboys fan. You just don't have as long as you don't. If you don't spam our chat, then we're fine. Then we're cool with you.
I'll be honest. Tony's rocking the 89. I'm glad he kept it.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you because you're wearing the Dexter Lawrence jersey. What happened with? How come we haven't gotten the Tony jersey yet?
I don't know. There was some weird thing that happened with shipping that they said we just can't ship you this jersey, so here's a refund. It's what? Well, why can't you just ship me the jersey? So
did you try and get it?
Yeah, I'm gonna reorder it within like the next few weeks, but I will be getting the Kadarius Toney jersey.
If for people in the chat that don't know, Danny gets the first round pick of the Giants every single year.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear the Thomas jersey.
It's up here. The Thomas jersey's in there.
Okay.
I need Dexter Lawrence just to get this defense going. Tonight.
DeAndre Baker is my favorite one.
Oh my god.
Uh,
That was one of the worst purchases of my life.
What a year! You had to buy 3 jerseys.
And I'm gonna have to get 2 next year now. Oh my lord!
You might be getting like an O lineman. You might have like the whole starting O line.
I might at this point.
If like now, I want the Giants to draft an edge if they're at the top, But like, say they end up with like pick 12 and 16 or something, I could very well seeing like, hey, we're going to draft a tackle and a guard.
No, when they
You'll have 3/5 of the offensive line.
When they drafted Andrew Thomas, I was like, yes, but I was like, oh, I gotta buy an offensive lineman jersey.
Someone DM'd me asking like, should I buy a Thomas or a Toney jersey? I was like, well, I'm an advocate for O line jerseys, but man, Toney would be a fun one.
Yeah, pay the offensive lineman salary with them jerseys.
Yeah. All right, we're at 30 minutes, so we'll roll. Here we go. Coach KP here. Who would your QB shuffle pick be to replace Russell Wilson? Week 6. QB shuffle pick. What does that mean?
Maybe like who you want just for Wilson all this week.
Say it again. You broke up.
But like whoever you like, who would you start over Russell Wilson this week? Maybe that's what I think.
In fantasy?
Yeah, that's my guess.
I don't know who's available.
I mean, if you want to, Taylor Heineke might be in a shootout today with the Chiefs because their pass defense is non-existent. So that could be an option. I see Dougie Fresh just said, "Where's Justin?"
I don't know. He's freaking
quit.
dodging us.
He quit the show. Actually, that's why I'm out here.
He's totally lying about not being able to join. He just doesn't want to.
100%.
So everyone tweet at Justin Penik. You are a liar right now. Everyone to tweet it. And while you're at it, follow Danny King ____. Dan, we're gonna get you the 2,000 followers.
It'll happen at season's end.
I mean, we got 200 people in here. You are 255 followers away from 2,000. So everyone go follow Danny King at Danny King __. Someone said Justin's is smoking blunts in the J lot. We didn't talk about that enough. That Justin was smoking cigarillos on the last live stream from the parking lot.
Man is a absolute menace.
He's like, yeah, someone gave them to me. It's like, yeah, you know why they gave them to you? Because they're like $1. Like no one even smokes so they just use them to roll.
Oh look, LiAngelo Ball's in here.
LiAngelo.
Congrats are gonna sign by
What's up, Big Bob and Dirty Dan? The best of the Ball brothers, the one who went to China and stole stuff, which is so fun. It's so funny that like there was a week where it was like Trump and the Ball family were like a intertwined storyline. What a week, man.
I love it. Yes, Andrew Thomas is playing.
Who stays in the league longer? Flowers or Soldier? Easy Flowers just kind of found his role.
Yeah, he's actually somehow gotten like competent. And what, they moved him to guard?
Yeah. What's going on, Do a Bear Roll? Congrats on your engagement. How about that? I just ate some magic mushrooms. Weed isn't good enough for this garbage team. I feel like I want to tell a Tampa story, but I'll wait because I always say the Tampa brings the worst out in people.
You gotta save it for Tampa. You gotta save it for Tampa.
I have a great Tampa story. And it involves magic mushrooms. Wish I was kidding. No, don't. Enjoy your Sunday,
bro. This team is whatever you gotta do to be able to watch this team.
Checking in from Hong Kong. Go G-Man. Everyone drop their location in the chat. Do you remember my our Thanksgiving Instagram stories last year, where it just became like we had like 60 Instagram stories up on Thanksgiving of people just being like, "Where are you from?" and me like posting like stereotypical stuff from that country.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can find all those.
No better way to celebrate Thanksgiving.
You know what? Maybe I'll make that a story highlight as soon as we get off. We got some locations. New Jersey, Bangladesh, Canada, Washington, D.C., Williamsport, Wisconsin, Austria, mate. Northwest Idaho, Idaho, New York, Orange County, California. Must be nice. We got Julian in Orlando. We got Raleigh, North Carolina. Beautiful. Rochester. Houston, Texas. Who won the Dodgers Brave games last night? Like I literally had it on my TV on mute while watching a movie, and the game was over, and I didn't see
the Braves walked it off.
They walked it off, and I missed it. Oh my god, that's so annoying. It literally was on my TV. I watched the Zodiac movie last night.
I watched Many Saints of Newark yesterday.
I watched it Friday. So have you seen the whole Soprano series?
I started the Soprano series. I did finish it before the movie.
So I just finished Sopranos this week, and I watched the movie. I didn't think the movie was as bad as everyone made it, but there was just no plot to it. It was
it was just so like random.
It was just like there's no point to this movie.
We're all over the place here with places we're from.
Yeah, people love talking about where they're from. I get it. I'm from Florida. Pensacola. Ooh, Pensacola is kind of like.
Oh, I dig Tua just threw a pick.
Yes, the Jags are going to win this game. We called it.
Just need them to get that spread going.
Lubbock, Texas. Are you a defer guy or receive? I don't get why teams do defer. I am always receive. What about you?
I think I'm a defer guy. I like getting the ball to start the half. That's my take.
I always want the ball. I want the ball and I want to score. Any Opie and Anthony fans on this bitch? No, but I feel like I would like Opie and Anthony if they were bigger and like now, like people that I like Opie and Anthony. Tough hood, Pensacola. Yeah, Pensacola's tough. Did some work up there for a little while. My aunt, I'm not telling this story, but she got married in the Panhandle, and it was there was a raccoon at this wedding. It was like because you don't really have this in New York. It was like country black people, and we literally had raccoon at the wedding. I think I was pretty young too, and I was a picky eater as a kid, anyways. And I think I just ate like Chex Mix. Art tweet. But it was a fun wedding. I just was like I didn't eat much.
Art Stapleton.
Let's go check Twitter.
Oh no, it's just an article link.
Let's see. What do we got?
Nothing from Art. Oh, I see Lawrence Tynes is in the building tonight for the Super Bowl 46 halftime show.
Yeah, he's been talking. They're doing like some type of show afterwards. That'd be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the ceremony will be anything special. Just like, hey, here's the Super Bowl 46, guys. Last time we were of any relevance.
Yeah. So there's no important tweet. You ever go grouper fishing at the bridges down there? Yeah, off the boat.
Bobby Julian really wants the shroom store. I think he's been jamming that bad boy.
I want to save it.
You gotta save it for the Tampa game if it involves Tampa. It's too good.
Yeah, maybe the Tampa. I'm going to be at the Tampa game. Well, actually, no. The pregame show it's on a Monday, so we can maybe do the pregame show earlier. So maybe that Monday I will tell the Tampa story.
Gotta.
Let's see.
You could be real bad guys and make that a Patreon exclusive.
One time I was in Fort Myers and a cab driver offered me and my friends pills. Florida is cool.
God.
Bobby, what are you going to do if Parrott doesn't start at right tackle? I'm going to throw a fit, but I'm only going to have like 25 minutes to react, and then the game will start, and then we'll talk about it after the game.
Yeah, I mean, like I think didn't Parrott get a majority of left tackle reps in practice this week?
Yeah.
So I think maybe we can we can't excuse him. But, I think it would make sense because they just weren't preparing Purdy for right tackle at all.
But why not? Why not? Why not?
They got to start him at least next week. If he's not starting at right tackle next week, we got problems.
Dallas just released offense tackle Brandon Knight. Is he worth taking a look at? Yeah, I would look at it. Yeah, take a look at sure.
I think I'd rather
Roy Jones Jr. from Pensacola, I think. The wedding I was at was in Cross City, Florida.
Ooh, Dan brought. Will Tom Coughlin be there today? Because if he's there today,
he is there. I think
he'll get because he wasn't there for Eli's thing. If he's there today, he's getting the loudest ovation out of anyone that walks out of that tunnel.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Because we haven't seen him in a long time either.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Cross City is 4 hours away from Pensacola, but we did do work in Pensacola. So Cross City is where the wedding was at. Closer to Jacksonville than Pensacola, honestly. I flew into Pensacola for the Senior Bowl too. It's like a 45-minute drive away from Mobile. Danny, you should come to the Senior Bowl.
I'm down. I could be the cameraman. I know how to hold a camera.
It's an expensive trip to just go to Alabama.
Go to good old Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, but we'll have a good grand old time. All right, we'll see you guys. After the game.
Yeah, wait. Before you go, actually,
Why do you get everyone keep saying art tweet?
I just this guy brought up a good point. What are your thoughts on the Giants wearing their away uniforms at home today?
I like it.
Interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
I like the away uniforms more than I just seen Eric. Let's see. Okay, here's what we'll do before we leave. We'll search Justin Penik and see how many people called him a liar. Only Eric called him a liar.
Only Eric believes Justin's a liar.
Well, how many followers did you get? Have you gained any? You only gained 4 followers. Come on, people. Freaking follow Danny King, or I'm going to lose my mind.
If you don't
the problem is most of these people probably already are following you.
If you don't follow me, I'll take it over for Justin. Boom. Lay down the law. You don't want that.
Let's get down to 2,000 followers. Let's get you to 10,000. How about that?
Okay, we're pushing it there.
My goal is to get to 20,000 by the time the season's over.
Is Justin at 10,000 followers? No, he's at 7,000.
No. I'm at 16.4. I love when people who make content are like, I don't really care about followers. Just like, why not? It's like you're literally like it's a very important part of like being successful in this is having followers.
Yeah, it's how you grow the brand.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not doing content, then you shouldn't care about followers. Follow us on Instagram too. You don't post on Instagram though, Danny. Do you have any Instagram posts?
No, I deleted them all. I post on the story every once in a while just to show off to high school friends, be like, I'm having more fun than some of you are.
Yeah, like I feel like that's a very like your age group thing is just to not have any posts on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I got some people that post a lot on Instagram. Like, there's this one coworker that I work with that she posts literally maybe every few days.
On stories or just posts?
No, just post.
Oh yeah, that's too much. I've been trying to post more now that I made it public to the people. But I mostly just post animals. All right. I've been looking for another gator. I haven't been able to find one. Did you see that one where it was just a gator hanging out in the road? It's like, this is crazy. Yeah, I think he was trying to kill a bird that was in the road.
I'm just more concerned about that big ass gator that was like eating another gator.
Oh, dude, I didn't like that video at all.
That disturbed me.
Yeah, and I know it's hypocritical because I post videos of animals getting shot every game day at 8 o'clock in the morning for people to wake up to. But I was like, I didn't want to.
That was next.
It's to try to seem edgy. What is that in response to? What's that in response to, Jeff? It's to try to seem edgy. Is he saying to not post on Instagram? I don't feel like that makes you edgy.
I don't think it makes you edgy.
Edgy Danny. No posts on Instagram. This guy is a bad boy. All right, let's end this stream. It's gotten off the rails. If you want to, we'll be live streaming our podcast after the game. Patreon.com/TalkingGiants. Justin's there, so he'll be back from that. We will be emotional, whether it's a win or a loss. We will be emotional. Let's win this freaking game.
Get it done.